Hey guys, welcome back to Tough Puff. And this past weekend, the last cities in Florida just concluded, and I want to go over my Seismitoad Giratina deck I played. This deck had lost a lot of play since the Giratina promo card came out, and that card is super annoying for this deck. But I didn't think I'll see a lot of Giratina and expanded, and I only saw one, and he Stardusted once and didn't even discard energy, so my losses weren't because of Giratina. Alright, so I started off 2-0, then lost 2 straight to the same deck, and just scrubbed out of the cities, which pretty much summed up my whole cities season. I started off with 2 top 4 finishes, then I did bad for a few cities. Daniel had a much better season. He, I believe, won 2 or 3 and topped 4 times. But you know, that's Daniel Altavilla. He's one of the best players in Florida, probably one of the best players in the world, since he did finish the last 2 years 10th and 13th. So at least in my opinion, he's one of the best players. Might be a little biased though. So alright, so start with the Pokemon. We have 3 Seismitoad EXs. Quaking Punch in the main attack. We all know what that does. Honestly, this and maybe Evil Ball is probably the best attacks in the game. 2 Giratina EXs. Our second attacker does another different kind of lock. Really good against Mega Pokemon because of the ability prevents them from attacking you or doing damage. And then Chaos Wheel, 100 damage. They can't play tool cards, special energy, or stadium cards. Next we have Keldeo EX, my favorite forward. Rush and retreat to get out of special conditions, because Laser Bank is very popular in expanded format, so we want to get out of the sleep and poison. 1 Hoopa because we run all EXs, and 2 Shamans because, you know, we all need Shamans. Save yourself money and buy the regular art. Don't need to buy all the full art stuff like I did. Alright, now for the rest of our item cards, which is, actually we'll go with supporters first. Alright, you run 3 Professor Sycamore. Just the main draw engine, of course. 2 Ns, very good. 1 Colress. Usually you have a full bench, and if they have a lot of bench Pokemon too, this draw is really big. Lysander, the Rosic to, you know, for the mirror match, get their DDEs and DCEs off, or Footstones. 1 Team Flare Grunt, mainly for mirror match. Hex Maniac and Cassius. I run Cassius over AZ because I don't like losing the very few energy we run in this deck. And I teched heavy for the mirror because I expected to see it, and I did play 1 mirror match against my friend Jose, which is a very good player, and I got lucky enough to win. Alright, now for the rest of our item cards. And we have quite a few. We have 4 Via Seekers, pretty much 4 Via Seekers in almost every single deck to get the supporters back. 4 Ultra Balls, pretty much a 4 of in every deck. 3 Trainer's Mail, would like to make it a 4th, but you know, room in the deck is a big issue. 4 Crushing Hammer. Would love to run Enhanced Hammer too, but once again, room is very tight. We have 4 Hypnotoxic Laser. Hypnotoxic Laser with Verbank is one of the best annoying combinations in expanded format. It's so good with Verbank. If you put them to sleep, they're stuck there. You're probably Quaking Punching, so unless they're AZing, they can't really get out. And in between turns, they take damage, setting up like perfect numbers for knockouts. Next, 3 Super Scoopups to heal or get something we don't want out of the active. Let me just move some of this up. 3 Muscle Band because our damage output is pretty pathetic. 2 Float Stones, mainly just for Keldeo. So we'll rush and retreat. 2 Head Ringer to disrupt the opponent. 2 Verbanks. 1 Parallel City. This could be a third Burbank. It could be a Silent Lab. Silent Lab is such a good card. The reason why I ran Parallel is because for the mirror, you could put your Toad to 10 damage, putting it this way. So that helps the mirror. Also, no, I'm sorry, if you put it this way. So that helps the mirror in, when you put it this way, you can knock off the Hoop and the Shaman on your bench that are just sitting ducks. Never really get to use it, but the idea is there. And then one computer search. Now, last minute, I really thought about changing this to Rock Guard. So what Rock Guard does is a tool card, is an A-spec tool card, and if they attack your Pokemon, even if they, the Pokemon with the tool card attached to it, even if they knock it out, they take 60 damage. So once again, really good with the mirror, and if Jirachi attacks you, it knocks out Jirachi. So they discard a special energy, but you also take a prize. Alright, so you know, there's other cards you might want to run. A 4 Scoopup, Enhanced Hammer, another Trainer's Mail. You could drop the Head Ringers. I probably would drop the Head Ringers. It didn't help me too much, even though my mirror match, I did Head Ringer a Toad, which it was kind of helpful. But he had another Toad anyway, so it's just, room is very, very tight, and you gotta pick which kind of disruption cards you want to run. Maybe you want to run double Flare Grunt, or you want to run 2 E-Hammers with the Crushing Hammers, or you know, 4 Scoopups, whatever. It's just a really tight list, and you gotta pick what do you want to play. And for the energy, really basic. 4 double colorless energy, our main power up, our Quaking Punch ammo, and 3 DDEs. Now 3 sounds awkward. I love running 4, and honestly 4 would have helped me, but this is a Seismitoad deck, not a Giratina deck, so Toad is your main attacker, but running a 4th DDE would be awesome. Alright, so yeah, my matchups, I beat Veltal, I beat a mirror match. The 2 matches I did lose were Vespiquen Flareon. And the reason why you lose that matchup, especially if you don't like get a early, I'm talking like turn 2 Chaos Wheel, is because they don't need that much to set up. If they get enough Pokemon, your first attacker, which probably is a Toad, they could one-shot the Toad very easy, take 2 prizes. You promote, let's say best case scenario, you promote a Giratina, Chaos Wheel, you stop their special energy attachment, but they bring a Flareon, Blacksmith, attach 2 energy, attacks a Giratina for knockout. Now, not only did he knock out 2 Pokemon, they took 4 prizes and took 3 special energy. So that is just a really hard matchup. You gotta be I say the matchup relies on luck both ways. I mean, one of my matchups, the guy, I think first turn drew into like 2 battle compressors, which is huge. So yeah, those are my 2 matches. I wasn't too upset about my losses. They're both good players. I played very well, or I like to think I played very well. Just, you know, didn't run to the good matchups. But yeah, so that's cities are done for the season. I'll be prepping for upcoming regionals, which I plan to go to St. Louis and Florida and Georgia. So I'll see some of you guys there. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching.